Okay, guys, let's talk about it. It's past midnight. I was watching football and I was going through my phones, and I also noticed that a lot of people were sending me TZ blogs talking about JUMA JUX and Mr. P of P Squared linking up, right? And of course, there were some who were saying maybe it's the music coming up, and Olmanda said something that did not sit well with a lot of people. I'm just wondering, right? There are some who are saying, oh, they can't have music, it's not music, that he's there because of Prissy, he's coming to... I'm like, why is it that every time it have to do with Jukes, you guys must go in with the assumptions, with the investigations, double checks? Like, I don't see this being applied to all the artists. Okay? I'm only seeing few artists, wherever they're posting something, they're always the double checking. They're always the assumptions, and the assumptions is always have to do with, they don't think what's happening is actually what's happening. Of course, a lot of it have to do with, oh, it's because he got married into that family. And I've already told you what I think, right? Jukes once told you that if it is that easy, it wasn't Jukes, it was actually Swag Ray. If not that easy, go try him. Okay? If it is, because we've seen people trying, marrying in other countries, but it haven't worked out the way it did with Jukes. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, okay, JUMA JUX has met a lot of celebrities, okay? I only see them counting but a few, yeah? They're forgetting that Afrima Jukes met multiple artists there, okay? And also, a lot of artists came on JUMA JUX's wedding. JUMA JUX himself is on record saying that I talked to a lot of people that a lot of people don't even know I talked to yet. P Squared was literally at JUMA JUX's wedding. So you guys seeing him coming to visit them, hanging out, and because you don't want to do your investigation to find out, like, are there more videos? Because if they could have gone on the internet and do the search, would have found about Jude. I'm sure they don't know that Jukes already have a Nigerian manager. I'm sure they don't know that part. Because if you read at the manager's caption, you can clearly see it's a song coming out. And honey, I'm definitely here for it. And I like the fact that Jukes is not even being too obvious. Honey, I know if it was the Who's, we could have already received multiple pictures being painted all over. And don't you guys know that Jukes is not following Peter of P Squared, but he's actually liking his pictures? That's to tell you how low-key Jukes is, okay? He's not the type to brag, okay? That one is what the fans are for, to brag for him on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're not seeing the steps that dude is making. I can assure you, okay, because if this is what we are able to see, and it's because they allowed us to see, can you imagine what we haven't seen yet? Yeah, and it will be these big bloggers, like for example, Olmando spoke the way he spoke, and I've seen it on other media houses too. And one statement that did not sit well with a lot of JUMA JUX's fans were the fact that Olmando was saying it shouldn't be just hanging out and taking pictures. And people are like, excuse-moi, like, should people be that opportunity? I understand, like, did you guys know that even him being seen with Peter Squared like that alone is a nice PR, not only for him, but also for Peter of P Squared, because of course he is gaining something too. There are a lot of JP members who will go and stream his music just off of this relation out here. It's benefiting of him too. You think if this is not benefiting him, he will just come out here? These people have no idea, okay, that Juma Jux and Prissy are already being put on lyrics. Their love, that is, are already being put on lyrics on a good note, not a messy note like you know the who's. They have no idea. It will take a couple of days or weeks, and by the time the information is reaching you, they're like trying to analyze it. Is it true? Is it AI? Is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Because things are just happening. Things are just happening. You know? I'm like, oh, it's the wife's connection. Olmando is saying, oh, the wife is the one who is doing the connections. I'm like, bro, somebody actually commented that Jukes knew Peter of P Squared even before meeting Prissy. Like, these people already have conversations. You know what I'm saying? There are people whom just started following about Jukes, and wasn't because of Prissy that they are now the way they are. Okay? So I think these TZ people need to stop this underration, and they need to stop this thing of always double checking when something good is happening to Jukes. They're trying to figure out if it's true, if it's not, you know, is it AI? Okay. Oh, maybe it's because the wife have connections in Let me tell you, the picture that the commentators are painting out here, it's like Prissy's family is the dynasty in Nigeria, that they have connections with everybody, that Prissy is just putting everything on Jukes on a silver platter, and he did not do anything to earn it. Like, bro, like I said yesterday, how many people do you think Prissy will be out here paying if she was paying these people to link up with her dude? Because I can assure you that these people have money equally or even more than Prissy. So you can't pay somebody who have more than you to link up with someone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just have to think with logic. And this half supporting someone, saying, oh, we support you, we'll always post, but wherever something good happen, you want to double check, you want to question, you want to assumption. Nigga, fuck you. Sorry to say, forgive my French, but I don't understand this attitude. It pisses me off. But anyway, it is what it is. At this point, I think JP fans should not even give two Fs about these people. They will always do the underration despite something being as clear as day. And that's just what I have to say about what I saw.